Yes, this hangout is live. This is Adam Spong representing the South Coast Picker and the Adam Spong. Did you call myself Spong Picker? Spong Picker. And a lot of the issues with doing a stream is got to get used to chatting about the Christmas Lego build. So Christmas time, I'll be doing this one again because I double up in presents. Um, it's good to double up in presents because with multiple children in the family, they all don't like to have the same set. So they all like to get in there and have their own set. So they're not sharing a set. So with the two girls, there we go. South Coast Book is in the chat. So I was thinking of the introduction. The introduction of the show was yes. We'll send it out to you. I thought you said you wanted an early night, and oh yeah, I'm forgetting how to do a hangout. There we go. And oh yeah, this is the show right there. I'm forgetting how to do things. Oh, there you are. Yeah, the invitation is sent out. Yes, I'm used to it now. You can see it's been a while since I've done the show. Now it's going to be so good doing a double of these. Yes, there you are. And my
yes.
Hello. Introduce yourself to the audience.
No worries. I just had the YouTube stream going at the same time. It's always fun with Hangouts. I always get that bit of an echo happening. All right. Hello. Yes, some of you watching or may be watching this later on have no doubt have seen Adam and myself on the AP stream, which is usually on it is on a Saturday night. And I suppose Adam and I were keen to just do a stream and talk about, obviously all things Lego, but other things maybe not, just about current sales that are happening. And I don't have Lego as an investment set. I don't have anything wrong with people doing that. I think it's to each their own with as far as Lego is concerned. There's no real right and wrong, but for me personally, I buy the sets because either I like the set as they are, or I buy sets for partsing out because I don't have a big inventory. So yes, I've used Bricklink, of course. I suppose most of us probably have. I'm not a member of a specific lug group, so I don't get access to lug bulk or anything like that. But I think for me personally, Lego is a bit of a therapy for me as I'm battling through a rare cancer. So for me, it helps clear my mind and helps keep me staying positive and gives me challenges to work towards. So at the moment, for those of you who don't know, I've got a YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube and search for South Coast Bricker, You'll see I'm working on a large mock of a hotel. So I spend most of my time doing, well, what little spare time that I actually do have, I spend working on the mock hotel. So I don't have a Lego city yet. I don't think I'll get as far as getting an actual city, not like some of the other, bigger YouTubers out there. But for now, I like working with what I've got. I don't know about you, Adam, but I mean, I find it easy sometimes where, depending on what sets are available at the time, sometimes I buy the set with the intention of either having the set purely as it is, or using the set for parts as well. So, for example, I bought the Lego Friends shopping mall. I thought that set's been out for a while now, but approximately probably 90% of those parts will end up in my mock. I bought a little elf set as well, and believe it or not, they're all but 3 parts from that set will end up in the mock as well. I bought that set because it was at a good price, but it had a lot of interesting parts and elements that I don't have yet. So I tend to do things differently. Look, there'll be a lot of people out there slamming me for my decision, saying that it's cheaper just to go to Bricklink, and they're most likely right. But when you're dealing with K files and T files, not all of them have their own credit cards. Not all of them have their own PayPal account. So they're either asking for mum and dad's permission to go online and have them purchase and help them fund the purchases that they want to make on Bricklink or other online avenues, whereas sometimes it doesn't hurt to go to your local retailers. A lot of them have their big specials on, and sometimes you can walk away with a pretty good deal on a good set. I find sometimes that yes, I've got the best of both worlds. I've used Bricklink, but I primarily look at sets because I'm trying to build up my inventory. So I don't mind having parts from a set that I mightn't use straight away, because I know down the track those parts will get used. They'll get used somewhere. And when I've got enough of those parts, I can choose to do something with them that I've got enough parts to use. So that's why I mainly buy sets, because I'm looking at increasing my parts inventory and not just putting in a bulk order for 300 parts or something through a Bricklink order. I can certainly see the advantages of Bricklink, but for me personally at the moment, I mean, yes, I've used it, but I also use the sets that I've got as well. And I don't have a big budget for Lego, so it takes me a while to save up for or even doing online orders or anything like that. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I like getting some of the newer sets. When I first got into Lego, I don't know about you, Adam, but did you like the Friends series when it came out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm right into the Friends right now. This is my niece. My niece was pulling my niece was pulling apart the. I'm just trying to do a quick rebuild. So yeah, this caravan is
That's
pretty quick.
Pretty cool.
Pretty quick to rebuild up after they pull it apart. She loves to just pull everything apart, and like this the front car. So
okay.
Now with me, I take all of the green out of any of the. So down the bottom, I replace everything with red. So I'm a bit of a replacement builder. So any tan pieces I take out to build the Hogwarts.
And what do you use the green for? Is the green for Hogwarts as well?
Oh yeah, the green for Hogwarts as well. So I try to keep it all to the pastel colours in the in the Friends. So to take the green out really does make the change a lot more grey. So I like how the Friends is grey, and it does try not to be too pastel. So you do have that nice alignment of black, grey, and the white combined with the So yeah, that's the fun of having your niece and your kids therapy at the
Yeah,
party. And the other person,
exactly.
the other person I was going to invite to this stream was Link's Lego, and so Link's Lego. Well, yeah, we'll just call her Link's Lego. So she was also on the AP stream, and because she does a lot of the Friends Lego as well,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah, so to have her on the stream, when she eventually finds out we're doing the stream, yeah, there's your caravan.
Oh no, that's the hot dog van, which
Oh yeah,
what I've in my latest update video that I've got on my YouTube channel, I've made room for doing a modified version of the hot dog stand, hot dog van. Sorry, what I wanted to do was there's an area where we'll have an external, in theory, as far as Lego is concerned, like a glass elevator style thing, which will have a power functions motor on it. So. And then directly near that is a space for the internal elevator, which I'm not going to be power functions enabling it for power functions, because there's no real point. At least from the outside of the hotel, people will be able to see the elevator going up and down. But I had originally planned to, around that side where I've got the external elevator, was going to put more of a structure. But when I started working out the actual dimensions of it all, I didn't have a lot of room. So I was going to do like a bit of a, undercover sort of car park and then have structure up above it. But I since then revised that plan and shortened the area where I'm going to have the internal elevator, but it's opened up a bit of a gap. What I was going to try and do is like do a bit of a boardwalk style thing, and do a very small version of a food court. So have like the hot dog van, but make it, effectively I'll probably end up taking the wheels off, and make it more of just like a static little, like a stand, still using most of the parts from that set. And then up further, have a little coffee van. If you've seen the most recent Lego City Square set, they've got a little coffee stand. I was thinking of making it a bit bigger, just by a little bit, put some seats in, and have a bit of a boardwalk style setup.
I just realised I ate a sausage and I had a bit of barbecue sauce on my face. Just finished dinner before.
Well, it's on YouTube now, so
Yeah, well, I'm always sitting here with a cup of tea. That used to be my catchphrase. I used to have a cup of tea, biscuit. And
Okay.
I'd go online and do my streaming with the Lego friends. Hey, here's a perfect example of what I do. So there was a green part in there.
Yeah,
And so I replaced that with the old 1970s grey there. You can see that grey there.
That's I like that one.
Yeah, and also at the back, yeah. So I changed mine a lot with the way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I did keep the 10 back here because that new piece there, I'm yet to use that in Hogwarts. So yeah. I don't really know, to use that in the garden. But because I haven't got that in another, because I haven't got that. Yeah, I want to get some Ninjago and get we'll get that in either the grey and Ninjago, and then replace that all grey in the back there.
Well, I'm going to one of my nearest local retailers tomorrow for a bit of a look, so just during a lunch break, and I'm hoping he's got some Ninjago sets, because I like some of the building sets, mainly because they've got. Well, they used a lot of 10 pieces as well, but they've got some good pieces. So while Adam's going to the door there, I've got the YouTube channel is South Coast Bricker. If for those of you that are interested in heading across to my YouTube channel, I'm also on Instagram with. So again, if you search for South Coast Bricker on Instagram, you'll find my stuff on there. But now Adam's back. The Ninjago sets, RRBs actually would be good for. It's good for Ninjago because he's a big Ninjago fan. But I wanted to get the Temple of what is it? The Temple of
Nerajitsu.
Yeah. I for a while I saw that set while it was still, you know, readily available, and kicking myself that I never actually went and bought it. I should have, you know, just bought that set, because it's an awesome set. I have seen it around a little bit. It's a bit much harder to find now, obviously. I haven't really seen it. I've seen it online a bit, but not at any of my local retailers. But hopefully the one that I'm going to visit tomorrow will have one of the sets I'm looking at. I'd have to have a look for it. I'm just seeing which one it is. I'll bounce out to Google.
So we'll finish up in 5 minutes. I was only going to really do 10 minutes and say, yeah, this is Adam Spong and the Clinton show.
We can go a bit longer if you want. That's fine. I'm happy.
Oh no, I was only going to do 10 minutes because I was going to rush upstairs and watch the Christmas carols now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I was just basically getting you on here to introduce everyone to our new concept show. The South Coast Picker and the Spong Show, and then, you know, get your introduction and explain everyone how basically what we do. We're not an investment, we're not Lego investors. We're just people who build Lego for the fun and the recreation and the therapy. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, I'll leave you to it, and we'll end the show now, and then